Yeah, sorry about that. That was on my end. It just abruptly stopped. So new link sent. So we'll just keep
Cool.
rolling. I don't even know what we were talking about, but fishing, I think.
Yeah, you'd
Either
ask me my favorite
hunting or
species.
fishing, probably. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, that'd probably be it.
So in terms of filming, like um on your YouTube channel, it's really high quality stuff. I don't know what you were using to film, but and then your editing too is good. What's your primary camera?
You're gonna be shocked, but it's just an iPhone 13 Pro. Just
Nice.
an iPhone. Yep. No, I started using that, I guess, like a year and a half or so ago. My videos they're kind of just really a journal for me because I'm bad at journaling and I wanted to remember this stuff and show some friends. And I guess I've kind of figured out that some people like watching it too. But I use iPhone 90% of the time, and then anytime I need to be hands free, it's going to be a GoPro Hero, whatever number they're on, the latest and greatest I bought last year,
Okay.
mounted on my head, my bow, or chest, or whatever.
Yeah.
So
And for the iPhone, do you have like a tree mount, or how are you filming out of that?
so a lot of times if I'm filming out of the tree, I'm gonna either freehand or I do have a one of the arms that just holds my phone tight. So I'll use an arm. And then in camp and stuff, or if I'm spot and stalking, I have a little uh spike that sticks into the ground or has a little tripod base.
Like a
And
monopod kind of thing?
yes, sir. So
Yeah.
do that. And then like I said, when I'm hands free, I just reach up there and click the GoPro and let it do its thing.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's amazing. That's a lot of it's just your phone. That's
Yeah.
pretty high quality phone. Wow. I have
I
a
appreciate
I have an Android. It shoots. I don't know which it's a pretty good quality. It doesn't shoot as well as an iPhone, but good enough, decent. But
right.
they get better on all the time. Of course, the technology improves and the lenses and all that.
I have to tell myself I'm not making films, and I won't enjoy it as much if I'm toting around a big camera. So if an iPhone can capture it, then I'll just use the iPhone and try to capture it. If not, just enjoy whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, I upgraded to a Canon this year because I filmed for Ryan Gill from Hunt
Oh,
Primitive.
oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I saw that.
yeah, so I've been filming for him for a few years, but I've usually been using his camera. So I was like, it's time to just get my own decent camera and for my own stuff. And then for the bison hunt, I used my new camera. It's a G50, Canon G50. But
Very nice.
yeah, it came out. I'm really pleased with it. It's easy. And then before that, I used a Canon Vixia, just a cheap one. I think I actually
Right,
bought it used. It was like 250 used on
right.
eBay. And that I've used that for 3 years. And what I like about that one is it's so light.
Yeah,
Now I'm using it as a backup camera. It's like a second angle, but it's
right.
nothing to carry. It's bigger than a phone. With my microphone, it's bigger than a phone, but it's very, very light. So it's like nothing to carry.
Right. So I have a Canon Vixia too, and if I'm in a setting to where like I'm gun hunting and I know I'm gonna need zoom, I'll carry that. They're like the size of like a Coke can, and they're great and they're cheap.
They're cheap and yeah, they shoot excellent video, 4K and yeah. It's funny like a lot of these cameras they shoot in 4K, whatever the latest and greatest is, but the reality is most people are watching these videos on their on their phone on a tiny
Right.
little screen. It doesn't matter. But
Right.
you don't need a Hollywood grade camera to shoot good video because people aren't
Yeah.
watching it on a big screen most of the time.
Right. Exactly.
Yep.
Yep. I think software I'm using is Movavi or something. It was like $80 online and
Okay.
just pretty much splice everything together that way.
Yeah, I use Filmora. It's like
Okay.
$40 a year, but it's not the best, but I spent so much time learning how to use it. I feel like, can I buy a more like something better? Yes, but I don't want to the learning curves, you know what I mean? I don't want to just have to do that again.
Yeah.
Learn how
Yeah.
to use every little function. It's just I'm happy with what I'm doing so far.
And I hate editing, so I like doing whatever I'm doing that it's worth filming, and I guess I don't mind filming it, but I hate editing it. But
Yeah.
I'm glad when I get to go back and watch the video or whatever.
Yeah, I like the editing part, but that's just, you know, my background is in art and fine art, so it's kind of like
That's
you're
what you teach, right? You teach
yeah,
art.
I teach
Yep.
art. Yeah. So I do like the editing. But anyway, so I ask all my guests when I remember to do this, if they have a favorite or most memorable story in the outdoors. It could be hunting, fishing, camping, excuse me, anything. If you have one off the top of your
Yeah.
head, think of.
Um, yeah. So probably one of my favorites, just because it kind of combines both of them. A couple years ago, I went on my first elk hunt. We went DIY Colorado, and me and a hunting buddy, and we went crazy. We backpacked way far in. I have a video on it on my YouTube channel. And we had a great trip. Right off the bat, we got a bull to bugle and ended up calling in a raghorn and had some good interactions. Completely beginner's luck, because it's all been downhill since then. But we had one day, we had a shooter bull below us, and he bugled 6-7 times, and he had cows with him, and we just couldn't get it to work out. We couldn't get him to break. And it was a disappointment. We were thinking we had him and all this stuff, and we were so exhausted after that morning. We went back to camp. We were backpacking, and I had brought my 3-weight fly rod, and I told him, I said, I'm tanked out, I'm gassed. We did 8 miles this morning. I think I'm going to go try to find a stream to catch fish in. And he said, okay. He said, I'll probably stay at camp. And some people had told us that the stream system up there was dead, but I had seen some fish in it, and I ended up taking off hiking, and I was just following this, cold water mountain stream, and I started seeing some trout rise, and I was like, no way. And I had a little bitty parachute Adams, and we were 15 miles back. It's how far we hiked in on the trailhead.
Wow.
We were way back in there. So I'm thinking a lot of these fish maybe had not seen flies. And when I tell you, if I caught 30, I caught 100 brook trout on I mean, they would crush it on the same cast. I mean, they were little bitty brookies, but it was just kind of storybook pictures you see in a magazine. I'm at 11,000 feet. I can hear elk bugling, and I'm catching trout on a fly rod. I'll forever remember that. It was a blast.
That's tough. That's like heaven on earth right there for me.
Oh, for
Anyway.
sure. For sure.
Yeah.
That's what I wish I could do every day.
Yeah. They're my favorite. I fish for a lot of big fish in my life, but small streams for brook trout, or even wild, any kind of wild trout, brookies especially, because they're just so beautiful. But yeah, that's my favorite. That's super cool. Yeah, I haven't seen that video. I got to look that up.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, a link to you after on it. It was fun. We're going back to that same unit this year, hopefully. So I'll for sure have the 3-weight, and I will be setting aside a day to make sure I go catch fish.
Absolutely. You owe it to yourself.
Oh, for sure.
And
sure.
Jesse, you want to share your YouTube channel with the
Yeah.
listeners?
I think I believe my YouTube channel is just Jesse Johnson.
Okay.
Maybe you can put it in the comments or something, but just Jesse Johnson. My Instagram is Jesse Johnson _TX Texas.
Okay.
If you like following hunting, fishing, camping, if it's outside, I do it. Come check it out. And it's not like I said, it's not professional stuff, but it's just kind of a journal of what I like to do. And I guess some guys like it.
Yeah, no, I love it. I'm binge watching all of it. I'm surprised I missed that elk hunt. I'm gonna check it out in about 5 minutes.
It was a few back. I've gotten better at the videos, a lot better in the last, not that I'm good, but in the last year I've gotten better at it. So you have to dig back there, but I'll send you the link after we get off here.
Cool, man. Appreciate it. And thanks a lot for coming on. We'll have to do this again.
Oh, I'm down anytime.
All
we
right.
can just
say it again.
We can just chat anytime. Just holler at me.
All right. Sounds great, Jesse. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too. Take care.